Let's ask here. We're going to do a legacy cube. The last one we did was a really fun green with splashing white, black, and blue for opposition Dromoka Bitter Blossom, and it was a really fun deck. I think it absolutely had 3-0 capability. We played slow in match 1 and lost because of time, but we had the game 1. And in match 3, there's an interaction I was unfamiliar with Yavimaya Elder. If you sack it, I thought you could choose the order of things and draw the card first and then find the land, but and I had Dromoka on top, so I thought I could draw my Dromoka and then get my land, but I did not consider that. So good to know. I'm just going to do a quick pause here to look up that. Yep, so I did a ruling search on Yavimaya Elder, and it looks like what happens is because the sacrifice is a cost, then that trigger goes on the stack first. So should have thought of that. Yep, that's good to know. Thing is, though, he would have, well, let's see, I would have played it. He still would have done the Boros thing, but then, yeah, he wouldn't have only had 6 power, he would not actually have killed my Dromoka, and that would have made all the difference. So, yep, okay, lesson learned. Anyway, let's go for a new draft and see how we do. It's a little painful. I feel like we could have 4 trophies by now. With the misplays we've done, but that's life. I just need to do a better job of thinking, especially with the Oracle on top. By the way, Oracle, wow, what a powerful card. The Oracle of Moldaya really, I didn't really appreciate just how far ahead it gets you, but it really does. So that's a fantastic card. Been drafting a lot of green. It's been fun. Definitely happy to do it again, but also happy to switch it up. It's interesting, that last deck was one where we had a lot of the early drops and not as many of the late drops, but it was very good. Okay. So this is not an amazing pack, I gotta say. Pretty weak. What is the best card here? Maybe Resto is the best card. So Johnny's okay. Searing Spear. We can also just take Grim Lavamancer and see if we can do mono red. Resto's good though. It's good in blue-white control. It's good in it's just a very generally strong card. There's also Buried Alive we could take and go for Reanimator. We could try green again and take the Wall of Blossoms. Well, I'll take Resto. And let's see what else comes our way. Let's see. There's a Rabble Master. Nice aggro card for if we want to go red. Quarter Paladin is a reasonable white card. Eldrick. None of these are fantastic. Maybe the best card is Ancestral Vision. In which case, Hallowed Fountain would be really nice. I'll take Ancestral. Okay. There's Wrath of God is very powerful. I also like Phantasmal Image. Let's take Wrath. I think Wrath is such a good card. Go kind of blue-white control. Here is a Remand is good, but I really like Frost Titan. Let's take that. All right, let's see if we can play a nice blue-white control deck. We passed the Hallowed Fountain for Ancestral. maybe we can pick up some other options. Ooh, Mimic Vat. You know, Mimic Vat with Wraths can be... And Titans? Yeah, let's do that. I played against a deck in the Modern Cube that had like 3 different Titans and Mimic Vat, and it was really gross. Oh, and Resto works with Frost Titan. And flicker that in. I like what we've got so far. There's a get-in. There's also a Soulfire Grandmaster for recurring instants and sorceries. A little slow. I don't think we get any though. I'll take this. By the way, man, this was really good in our last deck. Now, blue is being fought over for sure. I think blue and green are being taken pretty hard. But white is most certainly open. I think white and black, yeah, it looks like white and black are open. So at least we're in the right color here. Do we take Angel of Invention or Angel of Serenity? I think this is too expensive. The Serenity. Revelark, Power, yeah, let's take the Angel of Invention. Okay. Fiend Hunter. Doesn't work that well with that. Maybe we can take a Thalia. Okay, here's our opening pack, which had what was our first pick? It was Resto. You have an extremely mana intensive Mimic Vat Soulfire Grandmaster Wrath. It would be expensive. 7, 9, 10. It cost 11 mana to Wrath every turn. Okay. Here's a Moloku, who's a reasonable win con, but I don't love her. Yeah, I'll take a Johnny. Moloku, I just find she can be a little bit clunky. I do like Spell Pierce though. I also like Quarantine Field. Both very good. Maybe I think Quarantine Field's more generally good. Okay. Linvala versus Precinct Captain. Probably more of an Linvala deck here. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe we go to White Weenie? What does this look like? This is an option as well. Panharmonicon with Frost Titan. Sure, I'll take it just in case. Okay, well we did get Geddon. Do we just go for White Weenie here? Not sure, not sure. It's like we had a deck a while ago that was like this where it could go either way. There's a Glacial Fortress. There's also this Thalia. And there's like Time Warp. This is really our choice to do we want to be control-y. I think I want to be a little more control-y card using my like Wrath of God. Time Work, very good here. We really need this kind of card though. I think I'm going to take the Fortress. I think I know I'm playing blue. And there will be other win cons. Okay. Like Ojutai and Elspeth. Let's take the Ojutai. Yeah. It's a little cheaper and maybe Elspeth slightly more likely to wheel. Okay. Well, Icefall region is perfectly fine. Entreat. Got a lot of whites. Let's take the Entreat. We might get like a top or something like that. Ooh, Sword of Body and Mind. Now that is a powerful card. Let's take the sword. I'm okay with not having Brimaz. This is, I think, the best sword. Here, I don't mind a Dramoka. Might be hard to cast though. Upheaval's very strong. This isn't really the deck for it. You generally want to be, but it's such a you just take it. Spear of Heliod. Or I could also see speculative like Dragon Lord or Anjani. Take a Johnny. Here, I like Baneslayer. It's got like big annoying creatures and Wrath to protect early. Could go that way with a slight amount of blue. So sort of mid-range blue-white. I'm not playing Geddon. And hey, there's a Plateau. Yeah, I like Plateau. Maybe Johnny is reasonable. What happened to my land that I took? I thought I took a Glacial Fortress. Where is it? Far, Serenity. None of these are really exciting to me, so take the Cliff Top. Okay. Repeal's fine. I think this is going to be a land tax deck. I think we're not playing Champion. We could be playing this just for the lifelink early. Haha, Elspeth came back, yes. Rewarded. You know you're in the right color when the best Planeswalker wheels. Okay, wow, and Icefall wheeled too. Okay. Well, we are good on 4, 5, and 6 drops now. I think removal now and early plays is what we want. Got maybe more Planeswalkers, but yeah, I think fixing an early play is what we're looking for. Like counters, Council's Judgment, that kind of card. We're definitely playing Quarantine Field. I'm going to consider that's a 4. Parallax Wave. Sure. Probably not playing it. I also see playing Entreat. And this is fine. Don't immediately die kind of guy. 2 lifelinkers. put it at the four spot. Healing Follow is more of a sideboard card. Ooh, look at that. A Mind Stone, and a Gideon Jura. I think if Elspeth wheels, Gideon will wheel. So with that, let's look at our blue is okay. I really have my eye on that Mind Stone though. Yeah, let's take it. Ramp is great. I mean, a deck like this, if we can play these plays at one turn early, it makes a huge difference. I think it's Miscalc here. There's also Monastery Mentor. Ooh, there's also Ancient Tomb. Ancient Tomb, so good. I think it's actually Ancient Tomb. Yeah. This is the deck that really takes advantage of Ancient Tomb. The last deck we had was green, and we ended up siding it out because we had so much green acceleration. But a deck like this, yeah, big deal. Bigly. Panharna, it's an artifact or creature entering the battlefield. This. This. We have some use. Okay, look at that. Colonnade and a Path to Exile. I am going to take the Colonnade. I really like Path. It's very good, but we need our mana. We need to be able to cast our spells. Look at that Supreme Verdict. I really like Serum Visions, but this is the kind of spell that's just going to keep us alive. I really like having both of these. If we can play a Planeswalker and then protect it with a sweeper, or just sweeper and then start playing these higher power creatures. We're definitely playing Mimic Vat with two Wraths. No question about that. I actually think we had a similar deck to this a while back. We had Mimic Vat with Wraths. Wow, Recurring Nightmare, one of my favorite cards. I wonder if it's just a Jace Beleren. Yeah, let's just take a Jace here. Draw some cards. Nicole Bolas is not our day. Aggro Bolas. Do we have enough instants or sorcery? One, two, not really. No, there's no way. I'll take the Glorious Anthem. Maybe we can side into a more aggro. Okay, well, I will... Oh, man, there's also Assemble the Legion. This would be a deck for Assemble the Legion, and we already do have Wraths. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We'll get one of these back. Yeah, let's take the Assemble. This is a fantastic win con, actually. Sphinx's Revelation, Secure or Sower. I like Sower. Big fan of that card. Probably not. I guess Dissipate. But we are already at... Okay, Oust is nice. That's the kind of early play I like to see. Forbid Baral. This guy's not bad just to make our Wraths a little cheaper. We just don't have that many instants and sorceries, though. He's just not that good for us. I'd rather take a forbid, I think. Okay. Getting heights. Helix. Sure, I'll take a helix. Maybe we're not playing this at Johnny. Is that it? One more pack? Yeah, we're done. We're done. Okay. The Gideon didn't come back, note. I thought it would. So I like. Maybe Region is actually better than Baneslayer. Angel, maybe. Yes, yes. Maybe. Yes, yes. Yeah, that's good. Yes, yes, yes. Don't know about Dissipate and Forbid. Maybe. 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 Well, if we're playing Sword, we need, like, creatures. So, that sort of makes an argument for, you know, these kind of guys. Two of these we could play. There's also this stuff we could look at. So, Entreat, Wave. This Linval is another option here. Johnny doesn't seem that great for us. Champion, no. So, two of these. What about Panharmar? That feels a bit greedy. Let's see. Artifact. 1, 2, 3. It's cute. Maybe we can cite it in against like a grindy value matchup. But right now I think it's we'd rather have just stuff like for our sword. So I like cards that make stuff. This and Whirler Rogue Whirler Rogue's a little cheaper. Four power, 6 power. Maybe we play like Baneslayer and Angel. So we've got 4 lifelink spells. 4 lifelinkers to kind of keep alive early. Alright, I like this. Let's give it a shot. So, Tomb, Colonnade, Retreat, Fortress, Plateau, Crag. Suppose we can play the Heights. 7-3-1. So we got 3 red sources for our Ajani and Assemble. For our blue, right, 1, 2, 3. For our blue sources, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have these double, they're all double blues. And the white. And yellow land tax can help us out. Okay, let's do this. If we need to clog up the board, we can play more Whirler Rogue stuff. We're playing more against like big Planeswalker. We can side in the counter spells, so we got some bit of flexibility. Let's try to remember to play as fast as possible whilst, you know, still considering things. So I don't want to be afraid to use time when I need to think, but I want to play quickly otherwise. So let's see. Hey, there's a land tax. That's great. We will keep. Okay. All right, let's start out with a tax of the land, shall we? Right. Destructible. That makes Supreme Verdict less good, for sure. For up to 3. Okay, so I don't want to really waste cards, so I expect I'll play maybe like Island and Ancestral Vision. A blue. So 6, 7, 8, 9. I play 8, I play against 7. Okay, so I can take an island and a mountain and be okay, right? Right. Maybe I don't play Ancestral, maybe it's a little slow. So now next turn we've got a potential Ajani. Should be pretty nice. Yeah, if he manages to not play creatures, he's good for us. Okay, thanks. So let's not 7. I'm going to play 2. So we could draw. So what we're going to do. She's first strike. It's tough. Do we play it? If we can play a Johnny sort of as a one-time removal on Selfless Spirit. But we just kind of have to get rid of it, don't we? So I guess we have, the plan is we had Johnny, then let him play stuff, and then Wrath. We're not even in a great position. Okay, 7, so we're going to play 2, so we can afford to draw 2? Draw 1? Let's just draw 1. Let's get another island, that way we can cast all of our blue stuff. All of his stuff is so like wrath resistant. Maybe I just play Thalia, just to like kind of force him into more creatures. Yeah. Oh, I mistapped that. I should have tapped with a Mind Stone, and then I could have suspended Ancestral Vision. That was bad. Yep, that was bad. Good example of not taking the time to think things through. Because he made it indestructible? Okay. Oh, that's fine. Right now I get my Wrath. So I'm going to play, this time, land, Wrath, and Ancestral. So I think we can afford to draw at least a Plains. Right? 2, 7, 8. No, let's just draw 1 Plains. So let's think this through. I want to make sure I can play land, Wrath, and Ancestral. So, I don't have enough. I can't this time, because I need 2 white to be able to Wrath now, and I do need to do that. So, okay, well. I'll just verdict now. so we can tighten. Yeah, that was a really bad play. We would have had. Pretty big difference there. Okay. Gisela. Fair enough, Gisela. So here, I think we tap down Gisela and then we'll blow up with Johnny. Play a Johnny and finally the Ancestral. Oh no. Okay. So I think we're going to have to use our Johnny now. Kind of sucks, but it's going to take a while. And we can make it so this doesn't untap 4, but then he attacks it down to 2. We're not really getting anything. Let's just kill. Let's just deal 3 to this. I think a symbol is probably what we want. Alright. At this point, I think we can sack our Mind Stone. Kill my Johnny. No, not Gideon. Problematic. Mimic that. A little bit late on that. Why don't we sack our Mind Stone? I feel like this guy might have been in our pods. We passed this and this. Alright, not great. Not great at all. That way, if we draw a Wrath, I guess we've got something. But, yeah, Gideon's going to be a bit problematic. A bit on the problematic side. Wonder if you can get... If you kill Gideon, can you print it on the vat? No, this is bad. 5, we're dead. Okay. Alright. So mono white mid-range aggro. Sword's not seeming fantastico here. Forbid seems good. Quarantine, Elspeth, yep. All that is good. Sower, Wrath, Resto. Still think Mimic Vat's pretty strong. Play Angel of Serenity. There's also Whirler Rogue. Whirler Rogue is good at dealing with planeswalkers. That is a thing. Maybe the Jace is a bit slow. Maybe Lightning Helix. Yeah, you know, actually I think Lightning Helix gets rid of stuff. So why don't we take out... I do think we want these early plays. We want to block stuff and not die. We don't really have a way to deal with planeswalkers, do we? Yeah, we do. We have this quarantine field. Maybe not Angel of Invention. Maybe not... I want to say maybe not Jace. Yeah, maybe Jace is a bit on the slow end. Okay. Okay, there's an early Ojutai. Yeah, we'll keep this. We lost a double mulligan with that guy, I think, didn't we? So we'll lead with Colonnade. And then turn to Thalia. Unless you control plains or an island. Alright, 4 mana. Let's attack first. Okay, we'll just play Grandmaster. Ojutai next turn. Could have Geddon, so maybe we keep the fortress. 2, 4, 5, yeah. Let's just play Ojutai. Lifelink helps with the Ancient Tomb. So I think we Windbrisk Heights now. Regent his Gisela. Yeah. What do we want of all this stuff? Probably a Johnny Vengeance. Okay. Should have waited to draw first. That's another misplay. Oh, we will take the Elspeth. Alright. Kind of a tough position to recover from. Okay. It went pretty well. Pretty well. I wonder if we do want the angel invention though, just for the lifelink, you know. Went pretty well though. I wonder if Mimic Vat is trying to be too slow and too cute. Nah, I like it. Let's do it. Forbid land tax is a thing. Alright. We're probably going to be good on time, but it doesn't hurt to just get in the habit of playing quickly. We'll keep a Windbrisk and a Colonnade. Uh-oh. Mom, student. Okay, that can actually be scary. We'll start with the Colonnade to get our blue. And we may just play a turn 2 Seeker, but yeah, that's going to be rough. He blows that up. It is going to be on the rough side. Okay. Let's just play the Seeker because we need to start getting our lifelinks in, just at least on the counter hit. If it's really bad, we can just quarantine his student of warfare for one. Okay, that is actually going to be a thing we're going to have to quarantine. Gains 3 life. So it's actually okay if I let him do the equip. Okay, so we are okay with that. So I think we're going to try to get greedy and quarantine for 6. And Supreme Verdict next turn if we have to. So let's play the Windbrisk Heights. Basically, I'm going to try to Verdict this and whatever else he plays. And then quarantine 2 things, so sort of just win on the card advantage. Resto's got to be a pretty good surprise move. Right, and then we've got like Colonnade too, so. And okay. All right, so it definitely hurts. So I don't know if I can take another hit though, right? 7. He's at level 3. He spends 4 mana. He becomes a double striker, a 6/6 double striker, and that just kills me. So cannot afford that. So basically, I have to either chump now or Wrath. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I could Wrath now, and then I'm set up for Frost Titan Elspeth next turn. Let's do that. So let's attack. Get some life back. Wrath, and then next turn we've got any of these that we can play. Seeker didn't actually inherently have lifelink, did it? Okay. So that was pretty bad. So now maybe we can just like quarantine field this and this. Yeah. Seems like a thing to do. Can also get really greedy. But no, I'm in like real danger of like a jumping Elspeth, so I think what we're doing here is we're quarantining both of these, and then we've got like Elspeths and things. In retrospect, I think I should have saved this guy for some jumping. I can't actually play originally, so. Oh boy, that's not bueno at all. That's really problematic, actually. Is an Elspeth gonna save? Oh well, what would maybe save me is a Frost Titan. Yeah, Frost Titan. Tap down the hero. That's gotta be it. 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, if we're gonna do that, we might as well make Mind Stone, right? 2, 4, 6. Could be running into a Mana Tithe, which would wreck me. But I think I'm okay. I'm dead anyway to my own Ancient Tomb, so I feel like yes, Mana Tithe. If he actually plays Mana Tithe, that kills us. Alright. Got Mana Tithe, we're dead. Okay. Yep. That's bad news for us. We can search for a bread though. So then we'll die to the stupid soldier token. No, not necessarily. Okay, so 2, 3, 4. We'll play a Johnny. Can we stabilize this? Lifelink will be very huge. but we can make this not untap, so it's similar. And play a Grandmaster. Oh no. Okay. Sort of the fire and the ice, okay. Well, it's on us, so we kind of have to just block here. Alright, not very helpful. But we can do this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Play an Elspeth. And make all the tokens. And keep not letting him untap with this. And Suspender Vision. We're 2 steps away from double ultimate. Can we do it? Note that we can't Ajani his sorted thing. And if he makes the mistake of equipping the sword on this, then we can blow it with Elspeth. Block. Resto here is pretty blah. We're on a must. Boy, if he, we're just toast if he has any removal for this quarantine field. So, but if he doesn't draw something big in a couple turns, we have pretty big advantage. And the nice thing is that we'll now have enough that he can't punch through, because he'll make, even if he attacks with this, that's a total of 3, 4 attackers, and we'll have 5. So it's looking a little bit better. Karmic Guide, okay. Yeah, that's a bit scary because it's on a flyer. Uh-oh. So, oh no, it just doesn't untap Hunt. This does not actually help. We will die to this. He just has to equip onto this. Well, he doesn't have the mana, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He does, and then he can equip. And we have a 4/4 flyer in the air that will deal 2 to us. So we are. What that means is we have to kill the Karmic Guide. That's what we have to do. There's no question. Don't need to think about it. This is a must kill. And we can also just make a bunch of tokens. And I think it's time to pop the Mind Stone. Don't forget, we can actually make Colonnade as a blocker now. So 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I can, let's sack our Mind Stone. Ooh, Ojutai. That looks really nice. That's exactly what we want to see. All right. Okay, he's drawing off the top, so we're looking pretty good here. Attacking into all of this would only do 2 damage. Maybe just make another set for the Elspeth. That Mind Stone was pretty good. How many turns away from this thing? Oh, we were quite a while. Okay, that's nice. The Lightning Helix keeping us alive. So let's do that. Let's just attack with our maybe our Ajani and our this guy. 1, 2, 3. Just want to make sure I have enough mana. So 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I won't quite have enough for Helix in case of emergency. So why don't we just attack with Ojutai and keep this guy in defense? Is that right? 4, 4. So I can deal 9 damage. And then it's lethal next turn. It's kind of lethal next turn anyway, though. So, yeah. No reason. Because I'm threatening with the ultimate. This gives us the most options, I think. We'll take us an assemble in the order, and 2, 3. Yeah, let's say he has some sort of jumping Elspeth. I want to keep this up, so I'm not going to play assemble. So not untap this. So the reason we're not playing assemble is what if he has some way to make a jumper? You know, we need to make sure that we can. Okay, that is scary. Are we gonna die? Six, huh? We definitely need to make sure to use a judicious Lightning Helix. And we can also make a blocker. Equip on what? On the hero? Well, nothing we can do about that. It's just going to be a question of do we have enough blockers, right? Six, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And I have 8. So if we want to make this guy, it's going to be now. So 5, 6 deals with this pile, and then we have 2 more. So block and block, and then I helix that. I'm at 11, and I take 4. Right. Okay, so, and let's see. Also block a token. 2 for the helix. 1, 2, 3, 4, but it'll cost me 2 life to activate that. So it's not, it's kind of a net neutral. Okay. So jump, we're going to helix that. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. You know, I wonder, do I not heal it? So the advantage of not helixing is then if he moves this off, then I can kill it with the helix. But here I'm taking 8 damage, so I have to helix. Okay. So vulnerable to being killed by Elspeth, or if he moves it on, then I can tap it down. So either way, I'm in a good position. Although it's a bit dangerous, right? Because 3/3. Yeah, let's see. Okay, it's putting him back on that. All right. So we really just want to make sure we're not dying. Ooh, oust. That's going to be really nice. So I could oust this right now. Let's think here. I think I want to assemble the Legion. I think I actually don't want to attack with Dragon Lord. I want to keep him on defense. Just to like have another thing that kills. But no. Doesn't make sense. Well, it does in case if he can do a jump kind of thing. But if he can do a jump, then he can also equip, and then I can't really block, so I suppose that's fine. So I could destroy with Elspeth, and then I have this, and he can come through. So let's not destroy with Elspeth. Let's just oust this thing. tokens. And not untap this. And yeah, I think we might as well just attack with this. Right. We'll take a... Okay. And we're good. Alright. Grind it out with Elspeth and Super Friends. That's pretty overwhelming. Pretty overwhelming. At this point we've got ultimate 2/2 flying hasters. Yeah. Making wrath. Alright, well that was fun. Let's take a look at our deck. Maybe main deck sword is just not the thing, you know? It's like, these things don't really get through. We put in Forbid and Helix. Helix is pretty nice. I also didn't have the Angel of Invention. Pause. Alright, looking at our match 2, I think maybe we shouldn't be playing the sword as much as I like it. And maybe instead Lightning Helix, I think. Like Lightning Helix or maybe Entreat. Let's do Entreat. Let's do Entreat. Oops. We're definitely in a kind of alright, let's see how that does. I mean, worst case, it's it's a 4/4 for 5 with flying for 5, which is kind of meh. To play first, and there's our Entreat. I'll keep it though. We have a Supreme Verdict, so we can always go the Supreme Verdict into Planeswalker's Plan. And sure, I'll play a Secret of the Way to just put something on the ground. Okay, that looks like a nice thing to delay a little bit. Second from the top. So we've got So now he's drawing this, and next turn is the Rofellos. So that should give us enough time to Supreme Verdict. If we're real lucky, we draw a red source and we get a Johnny. But I'd be happy enough with just getting my 4 lands for the verdict and sort of get on the path to casting our Elspeth. Okay. Well, that's not exactly what I wanted. It's definitely attack though. Okay, so now comes his Rofellos. Wait, so why did he not take? How is he only at 18? Oh, because of the oust. Okay, right. So now it'd be really nice to see a land. Okay, that's not exactly what I wanted. I suppose I'll keep this guy back for the blocking and just really hope to draw land soon. So hopefully not a planeswalker, just some big creature. We can Wrath and get a land next turn. We chump. Okay. So here's our choice. We could Wrath now. If he plays a Planeswalker, it's really bad for us. So if I want to get greedy, I wait and then Verdict. But if he plays a Planeswalker, I'm kind of in trouble. Yeah, we're real. If he plays creatures, it's great. If he plays Planeswalker, it's bad. I'm going to attack in Wrath. The tracker also, you know, will draw him a lot of cards, and this isn't as backbreaking as blowing out all this stuff, but he had a Planeswalker, so. And here's another another Wrath. Unfortunately, we're kind of having problems here on the mana front. It's not looking bueno. Okay. This is not great either. I think we have to entreat for 1 here, just to hit the, to block and then hit the Garrick. think we're winning this. Unless we can get a blue and maybe sour that Thragtusk. Yeah, let's take it. Hopefully we can hit Garuk down and then Wrath. Or Elspeth. So now he's close to ultimate. Recurring Nightmare, geez Louise, okay, that's bad for us. That is pretty bad. And he can do it again. Yep. Yeah, I think we are dead, folks. He's got a giant army. And I have to stop the ultimate. I've got 12 coming. Can I even... I think my only choice is to attack Garuk and Wrath. Maybe I make angels and just have a bunch of chumpers. So then I screwed that up because I could have hit him down to 1. Yep, that was also bad. We're dead either way, but definitely could have had the Garuk at one less. Like this. Be at 9. I'm in a Wrath, it's okay. Alright, let's just do that. We were close. We were close. Now I gotta just Wrath. Only I'd had that vat. Vatting Thragtusk would be really nice. Okay, and he can do 1,000,000 recurring nightmares. And we're basically dead. suppose I can Johnny and blow this up. It's the best I can do. I think I'm just dead. Right, let's play it out. Let's just... You don't win a game by conceding. As long as I play quickly. Good news is sort of body and mind might be good here. Okay, we're dead. Alright. So, black-green recurring nightmare. So definitely the sword. Treat seems good. Flyers seem good in general. Maybe not Jace. I think Helix would be good. Kill his elves. Assemble's gotta be good eventually. Resto, Wrath, Baneslayer. What do we take out for our sword? Not a creature. Maybe the Icefall? Just because it's like more hard to cast. I like the Secret and Soul Filer just to hold on to sword. Could also see the argument for playing Linvala so he can't use his elves, but let's just do this. Alright, we will keep. Maybe I should have taken this out since on the draw it's not as good, but we may end up having mana problems. Am I okay to wait a turn? I think he'll play more lands. Actually, the Thalia here will help. Okay, good. This means I can attack the Garuk down. Okay, on Thalia. So do I play the land or not? Let's not play the land. That way I guarantee to draw. So we can play Windburst Kites now. And I guess I'll take a sower. Alright, and yeah, we'll just hit and block here. Combat damage to a player. Not player or planeswalker. So maybe we'll play the Baneslayer. Mimic Vat would just be so good here. Yep. Getting a little scary. Sword would be real nice too. Let's see, we will use to draw 2 lands, I think. Maybe 3 just so we stop to thin our deck out. I think it's worth it. Ooh, actually, Elspeth is pretty nice. That's a thing. Yeah, let's Elspeth. Yes, Hornet Queen. Don't tase me, bro. God damn it. I guess we can punch up. Shoot. Yeah, just I'm gonna do it just because I gotta make sure we draw something. Okay, oust. Not exactly what we needed here. Frack. Really need to draw a wrath or something along those lines. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana. We can sower, but I'm not even sowing anything particularly good. I guess my best bet here is to make more tokens and then make a Baneslayer. He has a recurring nightmare, we're just toast, but if we do draw a Wrath, you know, we're still in it. Of course, he can just kill our Elspeth by -2ing his Nissa. And, you know, if we get a Sordid Body in mind on our Baneslayer, that could just do the trick real fast as well. Oh, jeez Louise, okay. Well, I think now we just kind of have to draw Wrath. Oh boy, oh boy. So we can't stop it, so we might as well just block one of these things because the queen, this just lets him recur the queen. Oh, yeah, okay. Well, I can attack his Garuk, which I think I kind of have to do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then I can oust another thing. Oh, screwed up again. I could have cast the Angel of Invention to gain 1 more point of life. That's also bad. Maybe I just do the, play the Ojutai. And oust what his biggest guy, maybe this like 5/5 here. We're kind of dead. we survive on Ojutai and Baneslayer. If we can attack with Ojutai, Baneslayer, and one other guy, then we can bring in a Sower and maybe grab his queen. Let's block each of these two beasts here. Don't recurring nightmare me, bro. Maybe we can steal his Vorinclex? No. Bone Shredder. That's not good. That is very bad for us. Oh boy. Okay. So now I think we can't really win. Unless we draw... Here's a symbol. And he's got the Death Touch guys anyway. So we could attack with everyone and then steal Vorinclex during the declare attacker step. And then we have double mana. Okay, let's do that. It's pretty bad, but... Cast it. Take Vorinclex. And now I get to play 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I can at least play both of these. It's not very good, but... Six, 7, 8, 9, 10. We can play this. I think we make the servos. Alright, that's about the best we can do. And now he can shred the bones of my Vorinclex and take it back. And then we basically need a Wrath real fast. Oh, just the Sower. Yeah, or that. That's probably just better. know if there's anything that can really save us now. Even sword on Ajutai doesn't really do it. Okay. I think we've been kind of outclassed here. I think what we would have needed to compete would have been that Mimic Vat. It's a weird picture. Yeah. Yep. That's a little bit too little too late. That was one chance at wrathing. Get the sack for the deranged hermit. Slime, huh? What did he sack? Doesn't really matter. I think I'm pretty dead here. Well, we'll just chomp as best we can. I think we're all in on needing a wrath anyway, so it doesn't matter. Well, that's not what we needed. Okay. Well, that was fairly underwhelming. Fairly underwhelming performance. Yeah, these guys have not been amazing. Maybe I should take them out and just try to bring in something a little more that does something. Maybe bring in one land. And I don't know, like a Lavala or something. Maybe an Ajani. Let's try that. Let's try more Planeswalkers. I just feel like those early guys just are not getting the job done at all. Maybe a Lightning Helix actually, instead of the Ajani. Yeah, that's probably better. The deck has not been amazing. There's Land Tax Armageddon, but that's pretty. I try to go crazy with Frost Titan and Mimic Vet Panharmonicon. Maybe if I had like 3 Titans, I'd do the Panharmonicon. Alright. Okay, well here's our Mimic Vat. I'll keep this. These 2 are both uncastable. You can do like Mimic Vat, a Johnny blow something up. That might not be the worst. Okay, another green player. Oh, ousting the Drog after he puts 6 mana into it might be good. This feels like a 0-3 deck. I'm surprised we've won one, to be honest. Okay, the Elder. Yeah, sack that in response. Makes sense. Doesn't let me imprint. Now Jiragun, he levels it up and I can oust it. Or, really, really nice, I draw a land and then blow up his Jiraga. That would just be great. Liliana, okay. What did we do? -2, -1, okay. So I think a Johnny and blow it up. It's gotta be it. Yeah, we might as well. Nissa, okay. No, Johnny's gonna die. Yeah, we're just getting out planeswalkered at our own game here. That is gonna be very tough to deal with. Yep. No. Okay, that's right, he can't attack us. So I can make it so this land doesn't untap. I can oust something. I can play Nicefall Regent. These are all like not super great options, I think. Flash and Resto. Maybe Jason draw a card. I feel like that's honestly my best bet. Okay. Can oust his land. Otherwise both my planeswalkers die. Might as well make this not untap. And That's all I can do. Man, this just is not going well at all. The sword might be good against him, though. Okay, so now we lose the Johnny, probably. Ay, ay, ay. So we can blow up both the planeswalkers. I think that's our best bet right now. And then we can look at ousting one of these and regenting the other. 4, 5, 6. So this and this. Okay, let's just draw a card. Alright. So now Oust and Baneslayer might do something. Both on me, huh? Okay. Do I just draw the card? Or maybe we do each draw a card. Because I should be able to stabilize with Oust and Baneslayer. Okay, that'll do something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can oust this. No. Alright. Well, at least we get Angel Mimic that is a thing. Suspend Division, attack, and then we have 3 left, so yeah, I suppose Thalia is pretty good. And I can just throw angels at him and see if he can deal with that. Okay. That's certainly a thing, so that we would like to regent. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Let's just attack with everybody. And if we're lucky that does it. Just don't kill my ice fall. And this is just about the best our deck we can ask our deck to be doing. Uh-oh. What's that? Dreadbore. Okay, that's not good for us on the Regent. But I think we can win now by, let's see, we flicker Resto on the Regent, tap the birds. No, because if we flicker Resto on the Regent... Well, no, what we do is, in response to the Dreadbore, we flicker Resto. Right? Okay, so we still throw the Angel at him. Then he tries to Dreadbore. In response, we Resto and tap this thing. Okay. And we might as well attack with both, right? Okay. So just remember to flicker Resto in response to his Dreadbore, and we should be okay. Oh, actually, we might be okay anyway. Because even if he does kill it, we still have this, and Resto end of turn. Do we let him do it? I don't see why we let him do it. Why can't I cast Resto? Oh, because he's got Dragon Lord. Right. Okay. Well. Didn't matter though. Okay. So we saw green, so let's bring in the sword maybe. And Treat seems could be pretty good against him. Going second land tax would be very good. Quarantine Field, very good. Ojutai, Assemble. Maybe not Assemble. It's either not Entreat or not Assemble. Yeah, let's take out Entreat. Without the library manipulation, Entreat isn't quite as good. It's sort of like Hope. And Assemble sort of eventually wins. Okay, we'll keep this. Alright, well if we can stick a sword on an Elspeth, that's pretty nice. I mean, a sword on a Baneslayer. Pretty slow. He's got 5-6 mana available now on turn 3. sweetie. Here's okay. Yeah, this is there. Perfect. You know, maybe the sword is just not that good after all. We'll see. It is green. So I can Jace and draw a card, or I can just play a sword. Let's just play the sword. Yeah, let's just play the sword and see how things progress from there. Is looking pretty nice at this point. So yeah, let's just play a Jason draw. If he attacks the Jace, that's kind of what we want, because life is pretty important at this point. Is. If he has removal from my Baneslayer, I'm pretty much just dead. Oh god, okay. Yep, we're in pretty much prey mode. Yeah, okay. And that's it, we're dead. Okay. Going first, let's take land tax out. Maybe we play the Ajani. This feels like a whole lot of desperation, I have to say. And let's just play the entreat. I think our best bet is just pray for a big entreat. Okay, we got a couple Wraths and some Planeswalkers. I'll take it. The good news is we have a verdict. So ideally he just plays out a ton of mana elves. Or even steal whatever big thing he plays. The best thing we could do is just draw like 2 more lands. That's great. So now we can kill History Speaker. It's gonna be big. It's gonna be big stuff. There's gonna be big stuff. Alright, we might have a chance at this. Now we can Wrath Protect a Johnny, or even Sower. So that looks pretty good. And he sunk a whole turn into this. And we just need one more for Elspeth. Okay. Does not untap. So, ooh, I think, so we have some options. We can Sower the Huntmaster. We can bolt the Huntmaster. We can also Wrath. I kind of like Sower the Huntmaster. The thing is, if we Sower the Huntmaster and he has removal for the Sower, we lose our Johnny. Whereas if we Verdict now, or you know, maybe I should just be. I was gonna say the other thing is I could cast Angel of Invention, which should have enough blockers to hold off his stuff. But then all he has to do is not play a card, and the Huntmaster will transform, and it will kill my Ajani. So I think that makes the decision for us that we need to kill the Huntmaster, and so we're going to Verdict. And he cannot untap the this black. Let's keep him off double green. Yeah. And now if we're fortunate enough to draw a land, Elspeth's come down and that's our best play. Otherwise we've got like Sower or Angel. Alright. Happy to play an Elspeth. And some nice interaction there with the Angel. I like where we are. We can Sower and Helix, we can Angel. Okay, 3 damage. Or draw a card. Let's keep hold on. We can also just attack with a Colonnade. But let's do that for next time. Let's keep up Helix. And, since he does have like damage, if he with a Keranos he could blow up the Angel, so I'd rather just make servos. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I'm not quite at lethal. But I can also minus Elspeth now for big things. Okay. I think we just kill that. Ooh, Ojitai. That's a thing. So let's make some creatures. Elspeth minus, and so and Celestial Colonnade. Alright, well we made it 2-1 with that deck. It's funny, I didn't think this deck was very good, but we did better than the previous deck that I thought was very good. So, in any case, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.